Good afternoon, students. In our today class, we will learn about Ctet paper 2 science syllabus, where we are going to study about food and sources of food. Okay, so let's get started. I have prepared notes for you. So, food and its sources. Food are those substances that gives us energy and growth. Okay, there are two sources of food. First is plant and second is animals. So, there are vegetable and pulses which are sources of plant, and animal sources are milk, eggs, meat, and so on. Okay, and our next topic is nutrition. Nutrition is the process where we obtain nutrients from food products, okay, and which is necessary for our body growth and development of our body. Okay, there are two types of nutrients. Usually we need some nutrients in a less amount, in a less quantity, and some of it in a high quantity. So macronutrients are carbohydrates, protein. Okay, this our body needs in a large amount. Then after we will get energy to do our daily routine work. Okay, so carbohydrate, as we know, it is an instant source of energy. Okay, like a chapati, rice, banana, glucose. Okay, this is an instant source of energy. And fat is also source of energy, but it is it will work in a form of stored energy. It will not give us instant energy. Okay, and protein, that is also very necessary for a growth of bones and our development. Child need more protein for their growth and their development. Okay, it builds our tissue also. And micronutrients which we required in a less quantity, like minerals and vitamins. Minerals and vitamins we need for our growth and development, but not as a carbohydrate, protein, and a fat. So as I told you earlier also, that carbohydrates are a instant energy provider. It will gives us instant energy, because like if carbohydrate dissolve in our body, our blood, it dissolve very easily and very instant, very fast dissolve in our blood, and it gives us instant energy. Okay, the source of carbohydrate we can see wheat, rice, and maize. Wheat is a gehu, chawal, and a makka. It is an instant source of energy. That's why in our lunch, in our dinner, we take rice, chapati, okay, for instant energy. Okay, in some millets also there is a carbohydrate, bajra, jowar, barley, okay, and sweet potato, topico, and potato. It is also instant source of energy. And later we have a topic of sugar. Okay, sugar cane, beetroot, fruits. In fruits there is a banana, chiku, mango. This is also instant source of energy. Okay, cellulose. Cellulose, usually it is a fibrous substances which our body could not digest. That's why after eating fruits and vegetables we feel full. Okay, like our body, our stomach feel full, and it won't need any extra food after that. Okay, so function of carbohydrate, as we know that it gives us instant energy source. Okay, so and excess of glucose and excess of carbohydrate is stored in our body as a form of glycogen, and it help us in when we start fasting. Okay, so it helps us that time to gives energy. Okay, glucose is the only source of energy for our central nervous system. Our nervous system also need energy to do further work. So glucose is the only source of energy of our central nervous system. Okay, and later lactose sugar. Example of lactose, where lactose are present in a milk like products. Okay, it promote intestinal bacteria. There is a bacteria in our intestine also, so it promote intestinal bacteria to grow more and more which will facilitate the absorption of calcium, and calcium is required for our bone and teeth, strength of our bone and teeth. So it is also very important for our body. And later, after carbohydrates, fats are also is a source of energy, but I can't say, like, we can't say that it is a instant source of energy. It is a source of energy, but in a form of stored form of energy. Okay, so fats are usually like oil, ghee, butter. It is insoluble in water but soluble in some organic substances, organic compound. Okay, they are richest source of energy, but not instant. It is in a stored form, as I told you earlier also. Okay, fat is stored in a body, acts as insulator to cold weather and external shock. We can see buffalo, cow, okay, goats. So they have a extra amount of fat in their body, so they never wore clothes on their body, but they feel warm in a cold places. Okay, cold places and cold weather, they feel warm by their extra coating of meat in their body. Okay, so source of fats are ghee, butter, oil, meat, cheese, cakes and cream. Okay, and later there is a protein is also very important for our body development. It is very very important for a grown up child. Okay, that's why we give lots of milk to our children, so they will grow smoothly, and they repair their injury also very quickly. Like if we fall on a ground or somewhere, we need a time to repair our wound or our injury, but children, they will feel relief very soon, and their bones will also repair themselves very soon, because they have a lots of protein. Like we give lots of protein to our child for their growth and development. Okay, so it is made up of amino acid. Protein are basically made up of amino acid. Okay, and it is of two types. First is essential amino acids and second is non-essential amino acid. So essential amino acid, it will not synthesize by our human body. Okay, so human need it from outside. So we take it from eggs, we take it from paneer, cheese. Okay, and second is non-essential amino acid. It's synthesized by our body, so we do not need it from outside sources. Okay, so sources of proteins are pulses, eggs, cheese, legumes, nuts, milk, fish, liver. This is all sources of protein. Function of protein, it is a building block of children body, child body. It is a building blocks of everyone's. Okay, not even child, but when we were also child, it also used in our building of our body blocks. Okay, and it also maintain our body tissue. Enzymes are also made up of protein. Okay, and it is also helps in transporting oxygen in blood. Protein also helps to transport oxygen in our blood. And later, last topic, not last, but it is a next topic, is vitamin. Vitamin is a chemical substances, okay, required by our body. Okay, in a very small quantity. Vitamin is required by our body in a very low quantity. Okay, why? Because we do not need, our body do not need so much vitamins. Okay, it only need for metabolic function of our body, to maintain good health, to protect our body from various disease. So like there is one example of a vitamin C, which is very important for infection in our body. Okay, it is also very important for gums. Okay, if we will not take vitamin C as a source of lemon or a citrus fruit, we will have a gums problem. Okay, our teeth will be very weak, because if our gums will weak, teeth will also weak. Okay, so let's see about vitamin A. Vitamin A, we can see that it will help for maintenance of our vision. Okay, what it will work and work of okay function, sorry, function and sources and vitamin. So vitamin A is for maintenance of a vision, maintenance for our clearance of our eyes and skin, and it is also essential for synthesis of a visual pigment. Okay, and sources of vitamin A are milk, cheese, butter, eggs, olive oil, carrots, mangoes, papaya, yellow pumpkin, spinach and a sweet potato. It is a source of vitamin A. And vitamin B1 is also very important for our body. So it is it will help in carbohydrate metabolism, best function for our heart, nervous system and for our muscle. Okay, and where we will get vitamin B1 from yeast, liver, milk, cheese products, leafy vegetables, meat, whole grain and so on. Vitamin B2 we will get from carbohydrate and protein. It will help in carbohydrate and protein metabolism and keep our skin very healthy. And sources of vitamin B2 is milk, liver, meat, eggs, yeast, whole grains, green leafy vegetables and so on. And vitamin B12, it will work as a blood formation, nervous tissue metabolism for nucleic acid synthesis. And the sources of vitamin B12 is liver, fish, cheese, milk, eggs and meat. Vitamin C, that is very very important because it will help our body to fight against infection. Okay, and keep our teeth and gum healthy. So we'll get it from cabbage, tomato, lemon, orange, mangoes, chilies, guava, pineapple, sprouted grains, and basically it will like we will get it from all citrus fruit. Okay, amla, it is amla. Okay, and the calcium will get calcium sorry